Jerry in San Diego, you're on the Glenn Beck program.
God bless you guys, and thank you for the voice of reason.
Thank you, sir.
Glenn, I miss you on TV. We had to cut the cable off. I missed the chalkboard. 55 years old, been doing the same thing all my adult life.
What do you do?
I have a passion. I'm a fisherman.
Mm-hmm.
Take people fishing.
Okay.
I don't want to give too much away here. Coming into this, I knew I wasn't going to get rich. I just asked the Lord, just let me put my daughter through college, keep a roof over her head, take care of my own. Over the last several months, along with a lot of America, the walls are crashing in on me. I'm holding on to the little bit I have. The last 3 months, I've worked 11 days, pretty much depleted all my savings. I'm in arrears big time. I don't know where to go, Glenn, but I'm one of these individuals. I'm a man that never, ever asked for anything, never put my hand out for anything in my life. I've gone out. At this point, I'll wash dishes, clean toilets. I'll do windows, sweep streets. I can't find a job here in San Diego. I don't know where to turn. I've got both hands ready to say, where's mine? I am tired of looking around and seeing what's been created in this country and feel like I'm being left behind. I don't know where to turn. I'm a good Catholic. I'm a God-fearing man. I've been blessed with no addictions, no afflictions. I don't know where to turn, Glenn. I don't know what to do. I have no answers anymore. My daughter, who's a senior in college, is looking at me, how hard I work, what I've been able to do with my life. I was born and raised in the ghettos of New York City and have been blessed with one of the most charming lives a person could ask for. But I'm at wit's ends. I don't know where to turn anymore. And I'm fearful that there's millions of people like me ready to say, okay, I give up. Where's mine? What do we do, Glenn? The reason I'm calling is I'm able to listen to you a little bit at Sirius Radio. I'm sure I'm going to lose that subscription shortly. You talk to many, many people in my position. Who do we turn to?
Well, I'm going to give you the answer that you don't want to hear, most likely. God first.
Of course.
When we lose everything, that is the only thing that is left. And you realize that when you get down far enough, and I speak from experience, when you have lost everything, I lost my family, I lost my fortune, I lost everything. Most important thing I lost was my soul. And I lost my name and my integrity. And that is the one thing you do not want to lose. So when you say you've got your hand out, look, everybody needs a hand up. There are times when everyone needs someone to help them. And that's why I've been trying to put ourselves in a situation, if you are not in Jerry's situation, that you put yourself in a situation to be able to help other people, because there are times coming when we need to reach out. It's faith, hope, and charity. We need to be the leaders on these things. But Jerry, the one thing you don't want to do is what you've said, that, and I understand it, I really understand it, because you've played by the rules the whole time. And this is exactly what happened in Weimar, Germany. Once the people realized, who have played by the rules the whole time, once they realized they could not win, they turned. And we cannot do that. You can take not a hand out, but a hand up, which requires you to not take something without giving something back in exchange. So in other words, I know my church, and I'm sure your church does this too, but my church requires that you serve in some way or another. They'll help you with your food and everything else, but they require you to serve, because it robs a man. If you don't, it robs a man of his pride. And once they have your pride, Jerry, once they have it, it's over. And
there's no getting it back, is there?
Well, I will tell you this. There is, but it's hard work. When I hit bottom, I had no pride left because I had dishonored myself in every way you could dishonor yourself. And so I didn't have my word. And you really, really have to set your mind to it that I will not do anything to dishonor myself ever again. And that's hard. But Jerry, let me ask you this. Do you have the internet?
Yes.
Are you willing to give out your email address? Because I can't believe that there isn't somebody in San Diego that hears your story and says, okay, here's a God-fearing man who seems like a decent guy, who is willing to scrub toilets, wash dishes, do anything. I mean, it's hard to find Americans. It won't be soon, but it's hard to find Americans that are willing to do jobs that Americans just won't do. If you're really willing to work, I can't believe that there's not somebody in San Diego within the sound of this broadcast that says, I'll hire Jerry.
Glenn, I'm not proud when it comes to work. I'm not proud. I need to be productive. I need to keep food on the table. I need to keep a roof over my child's head. And that's basic. That's as basic as you can get. And I'm fearful that I'm going to lose the integrity that I've worked so long to build.
No, you won't.
I'm a man of my word. And you have proven to me where we can come in this world. And listening to you, and you're sincere and genuine, and I know from listening to you where you've been and where you are now, and I have the utmost respect for folks like yourself. I'm not afraid to put out my email. I'm a pretty well-known figure through all the years in San Diego. If there is something for me to do, I'm ready to go.
You want to give it out now, or you want me to take you off air? And
off air would be great.
Okay, I'm going to put you off air, and then you can think about it for a second. And then, Stu, you handle this and come back to me with the information. Jerry, you're not going to lose your integrity. You're not going to lose who you are because you have a fear of that. You're going in with your eyes open. If you truly value, if you truly understand, and it sounds to me like you do, that your daughter is watching you, and it is in the times of trouble that really count. It's what you are and who you are when times are really full of trouble that count, and that's when all eyes go to you. Jerry, because you have a fear of dishonoring yourself, you will not. Don't worry about asking for a hand up. Never take a hand out.
I'm worried about taking a hand out. I'm not afraid of a hand up. I've been on the giving end of that many, many times.
You know what? There's no problem going to, you have to take unemployment. You paid into that, Jerry.
No.
There's no.
No, sir.
No,
Not
sir. What?
The self-employed. There is no.
You're self-employed.
Yes.
You pay taxes?
Yes.
Okay. The safety net is there, Jerry, for people like you. People that say, I just need this temporary help. And it's okay. You know what? If you take that, promise yourself that you will serve in a soup kitchen. Promise yourself that you will, clean up garbage in the street. You'll do something. You'll serve at a school. You'll serve at your church. In exchange for that, you can thank me and anybody else who is paying their taxes now because we can. You can thank us by making your city better and getting off of that help as soon as you can. Just don't become part of the system. It's important, Jerry, that you understand that there is no shame in a safety net. There's shame in exploiting that safety net.